Hey everyone, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So today I did this makeup look right here. I feel like it's something you would wear to the beach, on a resort, when you just want to have like this really fun, colorful makeup look. I thought it'd be perfect for summer. You wouldn't think it was summer here in San Francisco in the Bay Area because it is so gloomy right now. If you live in a more tropical area or you're vacationing somewhere where it's like really bright and fun, like the Caribbean or Hawaii, I think this would be a really good makeup look just because it's fun, it's out there. And even though it looks really bold, I think it's still really wearable. So if you're interested in watching this makeup look, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Click that little bell around my name so that you're notified when I get a new video on my channel. And yeah, let me know if you recreate this look and if you like it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
So let's get started. Now I've done so many foundation routines, so I will link those down below. Now we're going to skip ahead, and so these are the products that I used for my face today, but the process is still the same. Now I'm trying something new. I decided to get these brow stencils, and I think it's a really fast way to do your brows right now. And because my brows are so unruly, it's a nice guide for me because sometimes it's hard for me to find my shape, and so it just gives me a nice easy way to fill them in and give myself an outline. So the first thing I do is I lay down the stencil flat on my face, and because they're flexible, they match the curve of your face, and then I just outline the bottom line and the top line. And when I remove it, then I start to fill in with hair-like strokes. And I think it's easiest with a pencil, but you're more than welcome to use eyeshadow or brow powder with this method. Now the key to this method is definitely to brush it out, because if you don't, you will be left with super harsh lines. So there I am, just using the brush end of this pencil. I think this is really comparable to the Anastasia. I personally like it better sometimes because it is a drier formula, and 2 of these pencils amount to 1 of the Anastasia pencils, and it's still cheaper. So it's an option if you're looking for one. You know the drill. Now I'm going to set my brows, and today I'm going to be using my e.l.f. brow gel. It's my personal favorite, but feel free to use whatever brow gel. I've even heard of people using hairspray on a brush comb, and it works really well. Now I'm going to prep my eyelids. We're going to do the eyeshadow. So as you can see, these are all of the transition palettes from Pinky Rose. They were so nice enough to give them to me, and today I'm going to be using the Sunflower palette. So none of the palettes have a really nice matte light shade that I use to set my eyeshadow base, so I'm just taking that from this other palette. And then I'm taking the transition shade, which is this beautiful sunflower golden color, and I'm building that on the crease with my Sephora 10 brush. Now taking Grunge on the lid, it is a matte green shade, and putting it over the matte yellow shade really brightens it up. It's almost like the stem of a flower. It's really pretty. Now I have to say that Pinky Rose makes some of the best matte eyeshadows because, like other eyeshadows, if you mix them up, the colors get kind of muddy, but as you can see right here, yellow stays yellow and green stays green. If anything, they just amp each other up. I'm going to take these Cosette Infinite eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the shade Gratitude, and I'm taking that all over the lid on this Morphe brush, and it's going to be a base for the next eyeshadow color I'm going to put on next. This is totally optional, but I'm taking Thirsty on this tiny Cosette brush, and I'm using that in between the green and the blue just so that it has sort of a gradient. It does have a shimmer, but when I use this tiny brush, it doesn't register as shimmery as it would if you used a flat brush. And now I'm taking the Kat Von D, this is the holographic palette, and I'm taking the emerald shade over the lid wettened, and it just makes it into this beautiful shiny shimmery bluish green. It's total mermaid vibes, and I'm loving it on the eyelid right now. Then I'm going to finish up with the lower lash line. I pretty much just mixed up all the greens and some of the shimmer from the holographic palette on my lower lash line with that same Morphe brush that we used earlier. Now I'm taking the Amethyst shade, and I'm putting that in their inner corner just for a nice holographic pop of color. It is so pretty. Like, everything in this palette is just stunning because it just shines and shimmers and just has such great color payoff. Not that we needed it, but I'm taking this color called Mica from Cosette and I'm putting that over the lid just to make it even more shimmery. But it's more effective when you want to transform matte shades into that sort of like diamond effect. So then I just put a little bit of mascara, my L'Oreal Carbon Black. I'm going to contour with my Anastasia palette. Nothing too different here, so I'm just breezing right through it. So I already used that Maybelline shimmer stick on my cheekbones, but now I'm going to place this powder highlight from Becca in rose gold all over the high points of my face with my Delium Tools brush. And in case I didn't have enough color, here's some Milani Coral Cove on the cheeks with this Eco Tools brush. I applied my cream lashes in Wispy off camera. And then finally, to finish the look, I'm taking this NYX Liquid Lip Suede in Initiator. It was part of a limited edition set. I'm not entirely sure if you can get it on its own, but I thought it complemented the look really well. And that's the finished look, so I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!